Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, January the 18th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. I share my screen all day long, and I get live on the mic at 9 a.m. to up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, kind of a bit of a strange day for me. APRI, saw this one in the pre-market. Big pop. Was watching it as it got over $2. Ended up taking this trade at 223, right about here actually. So these are 15-minute candles, and unfortunately, put a mark here. Just one second. Yeah, so unfortunately for me, this is the candle I got in on, and it was very, very whippy. And so I did take some out at 234, and then as it was falling down 223, it got all you never know about these. The news on this one was that some drug they have got approved in Mexico, and not to take anything away from a drug being approved in Mexico, but you're just never sure if once the news gets really digested, if people will really think it's such a big deal. Had it been the United States, probably a lot better. But anyway, I was very wrong. I tried to get back into this one at 230. I wanted to get in when it got into the 230s, and it just absolutely ran, and it kept running and running and running. So unfortunately, I did not get this again. So it actually appeared on the Alpha Predator at 308, and again, it ran just too quickly for me. But this one really produced some. Really, the Alpha Predator again was kind of on fire. The Because it had Globus also. Globus was another one that a lot of people in our trading room was trading. Again, I kept missing it. I just I have to train myself. I didn't want to chase it, but a lot of people in our trading room did get into it. I tried to sort of piggyback on DHT, see if it would have a bit of a run, but I got in up here, but it just didn't to run. Again, this is another little shipper. Thought maybe it would have a run. The one that really did not too badly for me was Team, and Team was an alert actually that I had. I have to go back to probably the daily chart to see why I had an alert. Had an alert just over $27. You might see why. Here you look left and you've got not a you have a decent void, a couple of dollars. So I had an alert set at $27. Got into the trade at 27.09. And so it got into the trade basically right there, a little bit higher than there. Look what it did. It got all the way to 27.45. Remember, this is a 15-minute candle. So this was a very quick trade. I took some out at 27.43. So not quite the high. That was a great, actually, a great trade, 27.43, and then on the way down at 27.24. So only because I had that price alert on our price alerts on our charts set that I even know about this one. Otherwise, I definitely would not have known about it. Um, Still in this one. This is RLJE. I'm in it to 211. I got sort of chickened out. I missed the pop. Chickened out a bit. Sold some at 213. I may have to get out if it breaks down through 2. So the other thing too is I'm still having some technical issues with the room. My Adobe Flash Player has crashed several times, which is booting us out of the room anyway. So I'm going to cut this one very short. The only one I want to bring to your attention is MERN. I took a little loss on this one. This was a Holly alert. I have been watching this one for a few days now. See if it can back up on the daily. You'll see why. See if this one can take out two with with any authority. I got into this one at I think it was at, where are you? 207, and I sold at 203, so I took a small loss, but I still have an alert set at around 209. See right at the top there, if it can, and I know there was all sorts of issues with this one, and this is why it's been dropping, but you know what? See what happens if it can regain 209 and start to fill in some of this void. It could turn into a good trade. That is it. I really have to get back to the room. I can hear in my ear piece some of the little pings, which is basically telling me that there are some issues right now with the room. The only one I want to talk about is RVP. I did actually hold this one at 110 as a potential swing. Had a little bit of action early this morning, but it just had no follow through. I will continue to watch it. I've set an alert right around here at 120 and see if I can take that out tomorrow because another beautiful void. But got out of this one basically flat. All right, sorry for the rush and the abbreviation of this, but let's just get out of the way. And again, this is how you get into our room. This is a free room, no strings attached, no credit cards. Share my screen when it's working all day long. And I usually start the session at quarter to 9. That's when we start looking at all the movers in the pre-market, and then I get live on the mic at 9 a.m. up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thanks for listening, and hopefully we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.